All right, we're here in Indiana, and I'm with Shaun. Shaun with the W,
Shaun with a U.
John with a U. Yeah, that's right. The correct
The
spelling.
correct spelling.
The correct spelling. Shaun with a U from Greene Construction and Florida Quick Steel. How long have you been part of this crew and doing cold formed?
I've been with Keegan and Florida Quick Steel, Greene Construction for I'd say over 10 years. Not exactly sure how long. But with Cold Form, probably since he started it, we used to do house remodels and stuff like that before, and then got into this. So, been pretty much with him since the first building
Gotcha.
that he had.
Gotcha. What kind of construction did you guys do before? What was it typically?
Um, just interior remodeling, metal roofing, some shingle roofing, not a lot. I didn't do a lot. They did, but yeah, it's just basically house remodels and metal roofing.
Yeah. What was the first impression when you guys did cold form for the first time?
Uh, Definitely did not know what to expect when we got into it when we did it, but um, obviously there's a lot of questions. So first one, you're kind of trying to figure it all out, and I would say wing it, but that's probably not the right word. But yeah, I mean it takes time to get it figured out, and you gotta basically pay attention to everything that's in the paperwork in order to get it figured out.
Yeah, that was one thing I noted with the crew is that you guys always had plans in hand, and that's something that I know gets stressed a lot is to pay attention to those plans, even if you've done these before.
Yeah, the plans are key. Even building this building here these last 2 weeks and going on to the next one, it could be the same building, and it's it's there's something different. And if you don't pay attention to those, then you won't get it right. And they're small things from the amount of screws that are put into stuff to the placement of the windows and the sills, or the Z bars on the wall with you where you have your gable wall and your lean-to wall, like on this building. The Z bars, the height difference from that wall to that wall, and the Z's are different, and you can just catch yourself putting them in the same spot, and then go back and fix them.
Right.
So there's the details are very important. Construction pack, the bomb, even though you don't, all your parts listing, you need to know the material that you have on site and the material that you're working with, so you're not just picking it up and putting it somewhere and running out when you get toward the end because your laps are too long, or situations like that.
Yeah. I was talking with Ken about some of the newer guys on the crew who've only been here about a month. How long does it take you guys typically to get somebody to really be confident with cold formed?
Um, it takes a while. I mean, a couple of our guys are they're doing really well. But it's still just being able to get up there and do something, and see the effect of what the next step is, and that is where it really gets to be the tricky part, and it takes time to learn that. um, Definitely longer than a month, I'd say. Definitely longer than a year, just to know, just to be familiar and know that if you make one step here, it's not going to affect what you're going to do a little bit down the road.
Right, right. There's a lot of looking ahead and trying to sort things out, and then occasionally the need to improvise and to find a solution with what you have on hand.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, and you always have to improvise. It's never clean cut. So you're always gonna have um, you're always gonna run into a difficult situation, but you just gotta step back, look at it, and come up with a solution for it, and make sure that you have the material to do it without having to burn up material you don't have.
Right, right. So learning your basics and fundamentals, and then you can improvise on top of that.
Yes, sir.
So, any advice you have for somebody who's doing cold form for the first time?
Uh, Read over everything. Just make sure you read every little bit and piece, because if you skip one thing, you may be taking something down to go back and put something back in. So you really just want to pay attention to everything that's in there, and make sure that you read thoroughly through it.